Most convenience stores look busy almost all the time. Cars pull in and out, doors open every few minutes, shelves turn over quickly. Prices are higher than at supermarkets. From the outside, the logic feels obvious. High traffic plus high prices should mean easy profit. That assumption is wrong. Many convenience stores operate on margins so thin that small disruptions can erase profitability. The core tension is simple. These stores sell speed and accessibility, but they do so while carrying high operating costs and relying on a narrow set of products to support the economics. Convenience stores sit at the intersection of retail, fuel, and daily routine. They are embedded in neighborhoods, along highways, and along commuter routes. Millions of people visit them every day for coffee, snacks, cigarettes, and fuel. Because they are everywhere and constantly active, they are often assumed to be reliable cash generators. In reality, the business is far more fragile. The convenience store model depends on volume, not margin. Most items inside the store carry modest gross profit, which is the difference between the sale price and the cost of the product. Even when prices feel high to customers, wholesale costs, distributor markups, and promotional pricing limit what the store actually keeps. Fuel reinforces this dynamic. Gasoline drives traffic, but it rarely drives profit. Fuel margins are typically measured in pennies per gallon. Prices are highly visible, and competition is intense. A few cents difference across the street can shift demand. Many stores price fuel aggressively to attract customers, knowing the fuel itself contributes little to net income. This creates a dependency on inside sales. Snacks, beverages, prepared food, and tobacco products are expected to make up for weak fuel margins. Each category comes with constraints. Packaged goods are often controlled by large suppliers with pricing power. Promotional agreements can require stores to sell at narrow margins in exchange for rebates that arrive later. Tobacco products generate steady demand, but margins are low and regulation is high. Prepared food offers higher potential margins, but it introduces complexity. Food requires labor, equipment, training, and compliance with health regulations. Unsold food expires quickly. Waste rises. Labor costs increase even when demand softens. All of this occurs inside a business with costs that do not adjust easily. Rent or mortgage payments persist regardless of traffic. Utilities run continuously. Refrigeration consumes power around the clock. Staffing is required for safety and service, even during slower hours. Theft and shrink, which refers to inventory loss from shoplifting or spoilage, further erode profitability. The economics become clearer when looking at a large operator such as 7-Eleven. As one of the largest convenience store chains in the world, 7-Eleven benefits from scale, brand recognition, and supply chain leverage. Yet even at that scale, store-level profitability remains constrained. Many 7-Eleven locations are operated by franchisees. These owners pay franchise fees, royalties, and advertising contributions. They benefit from centralized purchasing and branding, but they also operate within strict pricing and operational frameworks. Margins are standardized. Flexibility is limited. The franchisee absorbs labor costs, local rent, and daily operational risk. Over time, 7-Eleven has expanded into fresh food and private label products to improve margins. These initiatives increase average transaction value, but they also raise operational complexity. Franchisees must manage food preparation, staffing schedules, and inventory turnover with precision. Small execution errors can eliminate expected gains. Rising labor costs have become a key inflection point for the industry. Convenience stores require staff presence for long hours, often around the clock. Higher wages improve retention and service, but they directly impact profitability. Unlike restaurants, convenience stores cannot easily raise prices across all products without losing price-sensitive customers. Technology has helped at the margins. Self-checkout reduces labor in some locations, but it increases theft risk. Inventory systems improve order and accuracy, but they do not change underlying economics. Loyalty programs encourage repeat visits, but often rely on discounts that further compress margins. External shocks expose how thin the model really is. Fuel price volatility shifts demand patterns. Supply disruptions affect product availability. Regulatory changes alter tobacco sales. Economic downturns push consumers toward cheaper alternatives. Each shift applies pressure to an already narrow margin structure. Even successful stores often rely on factors beyond daily operations to justify ownership. Real estate appreciation matters. Long-term site control can create value independent of retail performance. Some operators view the store primarily as a real estate asset rather than a high-margin retail business. This is why convenience store profitability often appears stable from a distance, but volatile up close. Revenue is constant. Activity is visible. But profit depends on managing dozens of small variables simultaneously with little room for error. The broader lesson extends beyond convenience stores. Businesses built on speed, accessibility, and volume often sacrifice pricing power. When customers expect immediacy and familiarity, competition intensifies and margins compress. Fixed costs magnify small mistakes. Scale helps, but it does not eliminate fragility. Convenience stores are essential parts of daily life. They are reliable, familiar, and busy. Yet behind the counter, the economics are defined by trade-offs that never fully resolve. High traffic does not guarantee high profit. Visibility does not equal resilience. And in a business where pennies matter, consistency is far harder to achieve than it appears.